All right, as we start the game, we have Elias, Edward, Roman, Nathaniel, and Nigel as a starting lineup. Edward with the ball, back to Elias. Back to Edward. Edward trapped under. Jump ball. Apparently, there was some chippy text messages exchanged between the two teams yesterday, so I wonder if it's going to be seen on the court today. Great Edward rebound over to Nigel. Back to Edward. Back over to Nathaniel. Roman. Good move by Edward, up and one. Edward with the two and the foul. Edward's confidence coming in through the Edward. 3-point shot. Miss. Rebound by the shortest person on the court. That's a really good pass. Nigel inbounds to Roman. Timeout, red. Well, all right, as we come out of the timeout, Nathaniel, Edward, Roman, Elias, and Nigel are still on the court for the inbound pass. Beautiful ball work, beautiful passing. Elias with the two. Edward with the good hands. Already seeing a little bit of trash talk on the court from the the team in white. Connor with an amazing turnover. Back to Nigel. Oh, Roman with a 3-point. Beautiful shot. Edward with the steal. Nigel gets fouled. At this point in time, really the only difference between these two teams is confidence. Cougar Black has all of the ability and skill to hang with this team. We just need better communication and confidence. Edward with like Edward gets blocked. Out of bounds. Last touch by White. That was a travel. Our guys can dribble. I don't know why they're not. Great turnover. Oh, big foul. Connor has 2 fouls, by the way. Henry is checking in for Nigel. Another travel. Turnover. Travel. If there's one thing I'm noticing, they're only calling travel on red so far. Henry with a bad turnover. He did not provide the effort. It's in. Elias, you can dribble. Edward with an amazing drive and score. Double dribble. Red ball. Elias with the ball. Roman with a long shot. Misses it. Good rebound by Elias. Jump ball goes to the white team. We have some substitutions coming in, as now Roman and Nathaniel are going to be sitting down. The current lineup is Elias, Nigel, Morin, Edward, and Henry. Every time Morin and Edward are on the court, I get reminded of the Mighty Ducks, and I think of the Bash Brothers, and it makes me happy. Morin with an amazing closeout. But Really good press by this Cougar red team. Jump ball is going red. I can't deny that the Cougar red team is a very impressive group of kids. But I wouldn't trade our team or our parents, especially, for anybody. Nigel into the left. Almost a good pass. Up and okay. Red ball. We got about 10 minutes left to go in the first half. Henry's got to work on those passes, get a little stronger. I'm going to have him do some push-ups for the summer, I think. Really, really smart heads-up play by Edward there to throw it off of Desmond to retain possession. Good. Pass Morin. Back to Henry. Nope, too far. Really good inside post from Ridge. Big shout out to Ridge. He's an amazing kid. Jump ball white. And we have Roman is going to be coming back onto the court. And Nigel is going to take a break. Out of bounds on, it's our ball. Nice block. That was tremendous by Edward. Ridge. Ridge is a monster on the inside, and we are taking a timeout. We are seeing some unfortunate body language from the kids. Out of the timeout, we're going to have Roman, Warren, Edward, Henry, and Elias on the court. Good rebound by Edward. Edward fights for it. right. They are not allowed to press right now because they do have a 15-point lead. Morin is going to be taking a breather as Grant sees the court for the first time. Good fight for Henry. Out on Edward, but that was really good to see Henry really fighting and scrambling for that ball. Red ball. It's our ball. Number 21 on White really likes to throw elbows. Uh, Apparently, they're just letting people take like 7 steps. Good rebound by Desmond. Yep. The main difference between the two teams right now continues to just be that full court press. Grant down low fighting really well. A little too aggressive. Deep 3 by Desmond. Edward with another rebound. That gets a little too aggressive, turns the ball over as we have 6 minutes. We have a timeout on the floor. 6:04. I'm going to take this moment just to say I appreciate everybody who is watching because I enjoy doing this. So hopefully I'm not annoying y'all, and I appreciate you giving me a reason to stream the games. All right, we are coming out of the timeout. Now on the court, we're going to have Roman, Grant, Elias, Henry, and Nathaniel. jump ball, and it's red. Boys are thinking too much and just not playing. Travel. Carry ball. Really good tie up. Staying with Lights. Grant throwing elbows down low. Keep showing aggressiveness. Nathaniel with the rebound. Solid play. Henry with the ball. Good crossover. Elias with a clean shot, but just can't make it fall. Travel. Turnover. We have a sub coming in. Morin is going to be coming in for Grant. Grant with a good couple minutes. He's doesn't show up in the stat sheet, but you can tell that his effort and his presence is greatly improving over the course of the season, and that is really encouraging to see. Into Morin, but Morin fighting down low. Great shot. Henry, almost. They're fighting each other. Morin getting trapped on the baseline. Back out to Elias. Henry stops it. He's getting trapped in the corner, but he dribbles out. That was a great. He tried a Euro step there. I did not see where the foul was, but Morin is going to be taking the shot. White ball. Connor with a really good shot. Another turnover. He does some turnovers coming, or substitutions coming. Daniel on Connor. Connor travels. Into Michael. Travel on Michael. Red ball. All right. And Nathaniel and Henry are going to be taking a seat. Got Nigel, Elias, Lauren, Edward, and Roman on the court. Okay, we got a foul on Morin. That is his first. We got a timeout on the floor. White ball. We have held them scoreless for 3 minutes, so it is our defense is really still keeping this a game. Coming out of the timeout, we have 15 seconds left in this half, and on the court, Morin, Edward, Nigel, Roman, Elias. Good rebound by Nigel. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roman with a buzzer beater to end the second half. That is a great little bit of momentum as we go to halftime. Coming out of the half, and it looks like we are going to run with Elias, Edward, Nathaniel, Nigel, and Roman to start the second half. It is going to be red ball. Jackson with a read. No call. Good tie up. White ball. I give number one on white credit. He went to try to help Elias up. His little bit of sportsmanship there. Rare sight from the white team. Nice shot and it's in. Edward with an aggressive stop. Out to Nathaniel. Good pass on the inside to Elias. Can't do anything with it. Back out to Nigel, trying to swing it around. Someone's got to go to him and help. Back to Edward. Edward with the drive and the put up and almost just off the front of the rim. I was unfamiliar with number 23 from White, but I am impressed with him. Good fundamentals.
Remember what I said about the energy. Keep it up, bud. You're doing well.
Yeah.
Hey, nice move.
They finally called the travel. Red ball. Another travel on us. Turnover. Andrew's little brother is walking back and forth, and it's being very adorable to make sure he doesn't get a shot. Oh, step back should have been called. Really nice three-pointer. We're going to get a timeout for Hoover on red. All right, coming out of the timeout, Elias, Nigel, Roman, Nathaniel, Edward. As we have 16:39 left to go. You cannot leave that kid open. Red ball. Good shot by Elias. Rebound. Picked up his dribble too soon. Over to Nigel. Nigel gets fouled on the layup. 23 on White, pick up the foul, and we will be shooting two. I've said it a couple times before, but Nigel had never played a game of competitive basketball before this season, and to see his instincts and his skill set just blossom over the course of the season, I see a lot of potential and I see a lot of room for growth there. And I think he's going to be tremendous as he gets older. We do have a couple substitutions. The lineup right now is Roman, Henry Hoplin, Nigel, Morin, and Edward. Nigel puts it in. Roman with an amazing steal and puts it in. I don't talk about Roman very much because he is our star player, but I really respect his drive, his grit, his determination. Warren with an amazing reach in and steal. The referee got in the way, but that was good. Really good putback by Morin. And now you can see our boys have a little bit of fire in their belly now, and we're calling a timeout. Timeout White. Starting to see a little bit of the fire come out right there. Jaron has been coaching his butt off down there. I'd like to give a really big shout out to Jaron and Edward for coaching, Sylvia for doing all of the stats and a lot of the scorekeeping, my beautiful wife Tessa, who's currently doing the scorekeeping today, and then of course Courtney, who has done the majority of the scheduling and everything on the back end. Oh, that was a beautiful shot. You can't deny that the other previous team has a bunch of really super talented players. Out of bounds, our ball. Grant has entered the game as Elias is sitting down. This is where Henry struggles a little bit because he has had his confidence ruined so much by his experience with this white team that he psychs himself out. Roman, Nigel, Henry, Morin, and Grant on the court. Grant's getting in there, getting dirty. Henry bringing the court set ball up with a nice little crossover. Loses the ball but gets fouled. He got bailed out on that a little bit as Elias is coming in for Nigel. Nope, incorrect. Henry is sitting down, and we we only have Morin goes up strong and gets fouled. As Morin takes his free throws, we have Roman, Elias, Grant, and Henry. Really nice shot on the free throw. Again, much like Nigel, Morin had never really played competitive basketball, and his growth throughout the season has been really, really good to watch. Grant in there getting his hands dirty. Appreciate that as Roman gets a turnover and he steps out of bounds. Uh, but much love and appreciation to all of Morin's families to try to. It has been difficult with so many siblings being in sports to get him here, but we appreciate and we have genuinely loved having him part of the team. It's been a really nice experience having him around. Oh, not sure what happened there. I think he just tripped. Oh, tried to go inside the Grant. Henry with really good defense on that and the rebound. Another travel. I think the referees watch game tape at halftime to refamiliarize themselves with how many steps they're allowed to take because they're calling it a lot more aggressively in the second half. Strong move, rebound, Henry. They were trying to press, but because of the 15-point rule, they are resetting the ball. And we are going to have a couple substitutions as Morin and Grant sits down. Henry, Elias, Edward, Nathaniel, and Roman are on the court. And speaking of Nathaniel, I personally think that he has been criminally underused by this team. He has some tremendous basketball IQ, and he can hit some really good shots. Double dribble, red ball. That's unfortunate. "23" throwing elbows right towards Elias's face. I'm glad he didn't actually make contact on that. That's going to be a foul on Edwards. Henry earned himself a place on the bench with his lack of hustle on that last rotation. Nigel is in his place. Five minutes left to go in the season as Nigel gets fouled. It's all right, Nigel. Nice, and it's pure. They scored, but Nathaniel had really good defense on there. There was not much he could do. They, uh, you know, they're up by 30, but they're coaching like it's a 3-point game, which is, what you're supposed to do.
And the guy came up later. Yeah. I just showed this.
No changes in the lineup as they come out of the timeout.
Like, like you said,
The boys are still fighting pretty good. Nigel with a good closeout. Come up on 2 minutes about to go in the season.
yeah, exactly. I was like, I love it. It's a fun atmosphere. I love it. I like that. If you get the courts, you can even tell that you're
I don't know why they were trying to call a timeout up 30. That was a big walk. Or, if we have about a minute left in the game, in the season, and for a team, we weren't wanted by the Blues Cougars. They did not want us to have a team. We have found a tremendous group of boys and a tremendous group of parents that have really saved the love of basketball for more than a few of these kids. And I'm just very proud to be a part of this group. I don't care about the score. I don't care about how many games we win. These boys took more steps to become men and adults and mature in the season than I think any of us expected. We all should be insanely proud of what these young men have put together. And I'm sad that this is the last game. Shooting a three-pointer when you're up by 34 is exactly kind of a statement of what we would expect. But as we end this season, I want to say thank you to the streamers. Thank you to everybody who participated. And see you next season.